Hi, I'm Lisa, and I help people break the chain of inconsistency so they can rejuvenate the 4 pillars of health. In today's video, I am going to look at my notes to make sure I cover everything, but I'm going to tell you my why and give you some tips on how to break the chain of inconsistency and get back to the roots so that you can live a healthier you. In November of 2016, I was borderline diabetes and at risk for heart disease, and unfortunately, it runs in my family. So I was a bit concerned. I went to my yearly checkup, and the doc advised that I was considered obese for my height of 5 foot at 138 pounds. And he basically told me, you need to do something or else you're going to end up on meds. So, not wanting to follow the pattern of my family members, I decided the moment to break the chain. You see, prior to that, I jumped on fad diets. From 1998 until that moment, I had tried every single fad diet that you could possibly think of, and my weight would yo-yo. I would lose 5 pounds, gain it back, lose 10, gain it back, but never really making a significant difference in my body composition or my health. I was tired, I was sluggish, I had brain fog, I couldn't function, I couldn't sleep, I was just having a really hard time. So I wanted to be able to break that pattern and break that plateau. And when the doc gives you advice like that, things kind of wake up for you. At that time, I was in perimenopause, so my body was changing, and all my friends would tell me, oh, you're not going to be able to lose the weight. It's your body composition. You were just made that way, so it's going to be impossible for you to make any changes. Well, I don't like hearing things like that, so I was like, no, I'm going to make a difference and see what I can do. Well, I swear our phones can hear us. I got on Facebook that night, and what pops up but a 15-day challenge to help you lose weight, change your eating habits. I like challenges. I hopped on, did it, and it was right in November of 2016, like 3 or 4 days before Thanksgiving, and I was just like, oh, it's Thanksgiving, what am I gonna do? Well, the coach that I was with for that 15-day challenge, I stayed with that coach for a couple of years, was incredible with just the meal plan choices. So I was able to still feel satisfied and enjoy the Thanksgiving dinner without having all of the junk that makes you feel, the turkey comatose. So yeah. So in the first year, I went from 138 to 120. And then I would yo-yo between 115 and 20. I had a set weight mind of 110, and I wanted to get that goal, and then I wanted to work on tightening and toning and losing fat. So being on those different challenges, I would challenge myself for 2 weeks, 6 weeks at a time. I plateaued. I knew I had to do something different. I had to break the chain of inconsistency. So I started searching about gut health and what makes you change. At that time, I was getting really bad hot flashes, which I liked because I hate to be cold. But I wasn't sleeping at night. I was tossing and turning. And I worked out every day. I did 6 days a week of 20 minutes, and I would alternate with HIIT cardio. And I learned that you can work out as much as you want. If your diet's not there, you ain't gonna lose the weight. So I finally went with a new coach in July of 2018, and I switched to plant-based, whole foods, one ingredient. Huge difference. And then a year later, I went into a one-to-one coaching program and did 1.75 intermittent fasting. And I've been doing that since July of 2019. And I love intermittent fasting. And I still eat my sweets. So now I fluctuate between 110 and 115. Oh, yeah, 110, 115. But I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel guilty. I enjoy what I'm eating. I eat, mostly paleo type foods. I eat lots of fruits and vegetables. I eat my fruits in the morning. So my tips for you is it is possible to lose weight when you're in menopause, perimenopause. You can do it. You need to work on goals. So my first tip is to make a commitment. You're worth the investment. Find a plan that works for you, okay? Try something. If you don't see results in 6 to 8 weeks, try something different. I started off with 6 small meals a day, and then I switched to the 3 meals with the intermittent fasting. I counted macros. So there's different things that you can do. Just search it. There's all kinds of trainers on Instagram and Facebook. Tip number 3, be consistent. Make a commitment, be consistent. Show up for yourself. Plan ahead. Tip number 4, plan ahead. Prepare your meals. It's so important to prepare your meals. When I don't prepare meals, guess what I'm reaching for? Sugary snacks, prepared foods with processed foods. Those things have lots of sodium, which make you feel bloated, and who likes that kind of weight gain? And then finally, when you cheat, don't sweat it. Tomorrow is a brand new day. And remember, you can start again. So how about you? What are some inconsistencies in your life that you'd like to share? I'd love for you to comment below. Tell me, what have you done to attempt to change your lifestyle, to lose weight, or try to gain more muscle? Post your comments below. And if you'd like to learn more, check out my free guide at rocketanoils.com. I'll post it below in the comments. And if you liked what you learned today, hit the like button and tap the bell so you can be notified of my next video. Get back to the roots. Break the chain of inconsistency.